Prison showed me that you could be caged and still be chosen. I started finding my worth in the dark. I started finding God in the silence. And it was a traumatic experience to say the least. Like, I'm not gonna hold that. Um, it was traumatic. There's a lot of politicking that goes on in there. And you gotta really know yourself. You gotta know who you are and whose you are. You're not gonna make it through that experience with your mind still intact. I think that's the biggest thing that was the biggest struggle. I was detoxing off of drugs real bad when I first got locked up. And I try to just keep my head down, stick to myself, but of course that don't work in a place like that. So yes, I had to fight a lot. I went through a lot of tribulations in there, ups and downs. I seen how catty women can be, how territorial women are, things like that. I seen all of it. But the most important thing was that when I felt like I was drowned out in all the chaos and everything I had already been through prior to going to prison, I still was able to find something to hold on to keep me anchored. And it really was God. Unfortunately, I didn't have visitation from family and stuff like that, but I had letters, I did have phone calls and stuff like that. But it was me and God. It was me and God through that dark time. And I'm so grateful to be on the other side of it now. I remember thinking to myself, I was so happy that I didn't have a kid yet, because I saw mothers in there struggling with the fact that, their kid or kids is at home and they in a place like that, and you don't know what's really going on, outside of those walls. It's a society within society, to be honest, and it's easy to get distracted and try to block out the noise of the outside world, because, that's your reality for however long you finna be in there. And I don't know how I would have made it through if I had my little girl out there, somewhere waiting for mommy, and I'm in a place like that. So overall, I can have nothing but gratitude. Gratitude that God kept his hand on me throughout the entire experience. Before that, during that, and certainly now after the fact. It was hard to come home and turn off that switch of being institutionalized, adjusting to reality back home where things ain't the same, people don't move the same, or